We're watching Legend. Zenyatta, chat. Fucking Zenyatta. Alright, chat, there's a prediction. Good luck. Okay. ID, when I finally submit my VoD review, please be extra mean to me like I like it that way, Hypersalami. Okay, dude.
Maybe one day we
Can we not say it like that? Can we not say it like that? Don't say go extra hard on me, Hypersalami. That makes it weird. All right? Let's not do that. Okay? Let's not. Okay? That's kind of huh? Either way, we're watching Sen. And for those who are brand new to the channel, this is a channel point reward. I actually, in fact, coach people for free. When they accumulate 1,000 points, which is really fucking easy if you know how to predict properly, you get a free VoD review. And I basically try and make you a better player. It's that simple. There are two things I want to point out. There's a lot of people here tonight. One, we're not toxic to people that we're teaching, okay? People are sending in their VoD reviews to get better. So when you're seeing them make stupid mistakes, let me point them out. Don't be an asshole about it. They're obviously, you know, brave enough to give us a VoD review so we can actually criticize them, you know, in front of thousands of people. So try and be nice and be critical if you have to. That's okay, but you know, be constructive if anything. But yeah, team comps. Team 1, we have Moira, we have Baptiste, we have Junkrat, Cole, and Doomfist. And in your team, we have Zenyatta, Ryan, Sojourn, Anna, and Junkrat. 2 Junkrats. Looking at team comps, I actually think that you have the better team comp, so we'll see how this goes. Yep. On this channel, you can redeem a VoD review, and I will coach you for free.
We only exist in the memory of a person now gone.
5, 4, 3,
Emoting and spawn? That's a master move right there. This guy is absolutely a master player.
escort the payload.
Try and get a little bit...
Let the sun set.
You meant to do that, didn't you? Okay. Keep the Discord on the Doomfist. Yep. Good. Okay, good. Refresh it. Be careful here. Better. Nice. Okay, positioning is decent so far. Almost got the kill on the Junkrat. Okay. Canceling the right click. Easy GM, dude. This is a GM game. Okay. Discord. Nice. Ping him. Ping him. Ping him. Okay, no ping. Okay, nice dodge. Okay, good. Try to kick him as well. Nice. He's almost dead too, right? Okay. I was gonna say that you do right click a little bit too much, but honestly, you're hitting most right clicks, so I have no problem. Keep doing it. You wanted to flick to the Moira. Okay, gotta be a little bit careful here. Okay, good. Good positioning. I would play left side here of the cart, but you're getting a little bit aggressive here. Trans. Two things I want to point out, right? A lot of people would look at this and say trans here. Some people would disagree and say that you shouldn't trans here. The reality of the situation is that they just popped an ultimate to kill you. It's completely fine for you to pop an ultimate to survive here. One thing that should never be underestimated is the snowball effect, right? And right now, it's been almost like a continuous fight from point A to whatever point B we are now, right? And if you can get a Moira kill here, you're effectively staggering them, right? So by you staying alive here is actually not that bad. I can kind of see why you held your trance here, but it wouldn't be a bad trance because you can use that as a means to claim momentum and you can snowball even harder. I mean, think about it, right? We just killed the soldier. It's already 5v4. You dying here is effectively just saying that that kill wasn't, like, it didn't mean anything. And now all of a sudden you're trading a damage for a support. And in my humble opinion, I think that's a bad trade. I think it's always better if you can't stay alive here, you should. Because effectively, the Moira is out of position. She's doing her absolute best to try and kill you. Don't let her kill you, right? Trading an ultimate for an ultimate in this case, I'm completely fine with that. And you staying alive here and causing it to be a 5v3 instead, effectively kind of pushes the card almost close to capturing the next point. So the snowball effect here should never ever be underestimated. I actually think that I would prefer it. And in this case, the trance would have been fine. Pens and paper, chat. Pens and paper. This is going to be on the XM tonight.
Nano boost administered.
You will threaten us no longer.
Trance. Okay. Trance right now. Okay, we're holding it. Okay, now we trance. Okay. A little bit risky. I would have liked to trance earlier, but it's okay. It's okay.
Back to basics.
Not bad. I would have trounced earlier there. It's a little bit too risky to hold it for that long, IMO. You had two in your team being close to being critical of just dying in one hit. I would have trounced earlier. I was waiting for Soldier ult. It doesn't matter. See, what you have to understand is, I understand why you want to wait for the Soldier ult. I understand it, right? But if you have your Orisa, right? And she's like 20%. The reality of the situation is, if the players that you're going up against are slightly better and they know how to aim better, that Orisa is dead, and that effectively is a completely botched fight. You've already lost, right? You should never be afraid in this scenario that if you're subconsciously waiting for the soldier to pop his ultimate, I would argue that trance is way more valuable than a visor is, right? So already just holding it for the purpose of saving it for the visor, in my opinion, is a bad trade. Now, if it happens automatically, by all means. But in that scenario, when you have your Sojourn with 10% HP on the left side of the card, your Orisa is standing there with 15% HP on the right side of the card, all this takes is one grenade from Junkrat and both is dead, right? So if they die, effectively the fight is over. So by keeping them alive there, it goes back to what we talked about before, right? You want to maintain momentum, right? They are the ones who are on the back foot. They're the ones not touching the card. The card is moving, right? And if they're not going to touch the card, okay, fair enough. So hypothetically speaking, keeping the momentum here is extremely important. And I think it wouldn't even have been a bad trance there, because what you're going to look at as well is that we didn't use the trance when the Moira killed us, and we still didn't use the trance when the Orisa and the Sojourn on the card was like 10% HP, right? And I can guarantee you, if you start ranking up, those low targets are going to be death, right? They're going to be dead, 100%. Now, the point I'm trying to make here is that we held trance for so long that arguably, at this time, you could have built another. Maybe not entirely, but there's a possibility that you could have built an entire new trance. Do you kind of see what I'm saying here? You kind of get what I'm saying? Don't be too afraid if you're actually saving a double-digit teammate. Don't ever be afraid of that. And if someone is ulting to kill you, don't be afraid to ult back to stay alive. So try and keep that in mind. I mean, look at this shit. Like, the enemy team is constantly staggering. Like, constantly. Okay, Orisa needs to move away. Perfect. Ooh. Don't re-peek that. That is risky peeking, dude, against a Hanzo. Yeah. Fine, fair enough. That's your first death, I think. No, second. Not doing too bad just yet. Okay, now it's reset. Now we'll see what happens. I mean, look, you're already at 7% ultimate, dude. You're building it pretty fast. Oh my god, dude. Chat. This is bad, dude. I've been sitting on my foot for like 2 hours. My toes are going numb, but I'm too afraid to move my foot away because I know the pain is gonna happen. I might as well just sit here.
Thanks for the help.
Ay, 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 ay. Okay, good Discord. Okay, their Hanzo's popping off a little bit right now.
You're falling apart.
Okay. The fight is effectively over here. Okay, now we don't need a trance. If she's gonna chase you like this, fucking let her, who cares? Nice fucking sleep. Ooh. I mean, technically speaking, the fight was already over. I don't really mind that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Move your foot.
start your engines.
Okay, dude, let's do it.
Mastery.
It's go time. Nanoboost administered. Just try to stop me.
Anyways, good kill on the Reaper. Dude, it's like 1,000 needles, man. Okay, good kill again.
You're falling apart.
Okay, I know how much you want kills here. I know you do, but this right here, this makes me lick my fucking lips, dude. This makes me lick my fucking lips. When a Zenyatta plays on top of the cart like this, oh, dude, my nipples get so stiff. What I'm trying to say is, don't play on top of the cart. Play behind the cart, right? If you want to go for these right clicks, you can do so by jumping, right? Don't ever stand on the cart static like this. It's too dangerous, right? Obviously, you're winning this, right? But the only thing that is popping off in the enemy team, right? The only thing that's popping off is the Hanzo, right? And what does the Hanzo have? He has one shots, right? You have trans. You need to do anything that you can to stay alive here, right? Now, I know you're going to push it in. I know it's nitpicky, but the reality of the situation is I would never, ever position myself on top of the cart like this. I would play on the bottom, and if I need to do right clicks, I channel them, and then just before it goes off, I would jump up on the payload and you shoot. That's what I would do. I think it's a bad habit to do this, but I would rather play it safe, right? I'm not giving you tips that will sort of just make you the master of whatever rank you're in. I'm trying to give you tips that will make you understand that the higher rank that you go to, the more deadly the DPS becomes, right? And the more of a positioning understanding you need to start to grasp, right? Right now, this is working. But as you start to climb, this shit ain't gonna fly, right? So I would rather try and hammer it down right now that even if you're doing well in whatever rank you're in, we can do better position-wise, right? So I kind of want to point it out that this is very risky, even though you're winning this for obvious reasons. I would still do what I suggested. Hey, Dragon is touching tips. People happy.
0-3.
Touching tips, yay. Gay clap.
Initiating match.
Good first round. Good first round. Oh yeah, chat wants intermission music, don't they? You want intermission music, don't you, chat? Here you go.
Ready
Amid
for battle.
discord, we will find tranquility.
Reinhardt, how have you been?
Terrible. Every moment without you watching
Very
over
overpowered
me
flex.
has been agony.
You're so dramatic, you. Over here. Hello. Honey.
5, 4.
Chat, also remember, if you get ants, let me know so we can pause.
Attackers incoming.
Here is indemnity.
The payload.
Okay, so that Doomfist just waited for you to charge this fist, right? Be a little bit careful for that. Oh, you just fucking eliminate him anyways. Alright. Actually, I want to point that out. When doofists do this, all they do is they channel up their fist, right, for the next punch. You need to be a little bit careful. Also, what the fuck is going on with your foot? What the fuck is this? Yo, hold up. What are those? Is it supposed to bend like this? His foot just broke. It's just broke, motherfucker. What the hell? No, but for real though, Shervin, I think when Doomfists do this, right, the only way, they're kind of baiting damage so they can get like their Doomfist punched up. And it's actually a good practice not to boost it. It's a completely different story if they're already fucking charged and they're still standing on the payload taking damage. Like if the fist is already charged, no one fucking cares, right? But it should be said that a better Doomfist will take that opportunity and absolutely run up here and get a kill. Like even if he trades, it's more worthy for him to trade it than it is for you to die, right? So it needs to be respected. Right now, Doomfists aren't that good just yet, but they will get to the point where you charge the fist up there, they'll jump in, they'll get a kill. Trust me when I say that. And they'll happily trade 1v1. Because the reality of the situation is, right, they come out of spawn faster and closer to the payload than it takes for your team to move back here. So you need to be a little bit careful with that. It's a small nitpick, but it's a nitpick nonetheless. Good right click though. Okay, gotta watch out for the Widow. Ooh, never stand still there. Good ping. Okay. Now this is a positional error. I'm gonna make it very clear. You saw the Widow, right? We just threw a right click her way. We saw the Widow. Now, you also went back here twice when you pinged over here. This is in direct line of sight of where the Widow is. You're lucky that she didn't decide to shoot you, but if you're going to play around here, you play this side right here. Never play behind the pillar because you saw her. We know she's standing over there, but you kind of moved back twice, and I feel like we got a little bit lucky that she didn't take the shot. But you know what? In a perfect world, she hits that shot, you're dead, and it's a 5v4. So again, a little bit of a positional error there. I see what you're trying to do. I'm just pointing it out. And now we... Oh, you got her anyways. That's good. It's a nice right click. Nice Discord. Oh, he finally got you there. Don't get fisted. That is correct, chat. Don't get fisted.
One who fears loss has already lost.
True. True, chat. Write that down in your notebooks. Those who fear loss has already lost. That is correct. That is wisdom. Write that down in your notepads. Sen's feet look like that because he sat on them, you saying? Oh shit. Discord. Oh, if you got the Discord up there, she would have died instantly. I used 8-6 eggs sunny side up. Cost me 40 bucks. Why did I not get a sunny side up? Too much right click? You know what? I said the same thing. I feel like there's too much right click going on, but he is getting value. Like, people are dying, weirdly, you know? So if I fear girls, I already have a girl. In this economy? It's good positioning. I like the positioning. You're not overextending.
Administered.
I fear pics of iddqd's balls. Dude, my balls are like smooth as eggs, okay? Leave them alone.
60 seconds remaining.
We need... I'll summarize it after, but... There are some things I'm picking up right now. Nice. You can trans to Ryan, trans to... Okay, we don't have to, I guess. No. I mean, if you... Okay. This is a weird game, chat, because there's arguably a diff going on right here, dude. It's a pretty big team diff overall, and it's tough.
10 seconds remaining.
How did that work? I'm trying to figure that out myself. Okay. There's a couple things. Let's start with the good. Your positioning is very good. All right, I just want to point that out. Your positioning is very good. No quarrels there. You're using high ground. The one thing that I saw is that once you realize that someone's looking at you from far away, you tend to throw like a right click in that direction, and then you kind of like forget that they're still standing there, right? Even though you didn't get the kill. That needs to be shaped up a little bit. I can guarantee you that if I'm Widow on that enemy team and I see you walk back twice, you're dead on the second loop. So that's something I want to point out. So be a little bit mindful where people are in position to where you are. Also, we are right-clicking a fuck ton. I'm not sure if that's just you being more comfortable doing that. You are getting value. So I don't know if I want to sit here and tell you that you're fucking it up, but you... like, it's weird, right? Because like right-click should not be working this much. I don't know if this was just like such a large team diff to the point where right-click just worked. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but like, hey man, if you're getting this many kills on average with right click, then by all means, dude, fucking go right ahead. We talked about the trans, right? We talked about the trans. You are holding trans both on offense and on defense a lot. You're holding it for so long that even like I can almost count that you probably lost 2 trances this game alone for just not using it, right? So I kind of want to point that out. Like I feel like you, with the amount of damage that you're dishing out, you're focusing so much on the damage part that like, in my head I have like an internal clock going off, and I'm just like, dude, you would have had another trans by now. And I did that on offense, and I also realized that on defense. So try and find better ways to use trans. You know, momentum is a powerful thing, and if you're transing something and your Ryan gets a kill, maybe even a double, usually that's you winning the team fight. You know what I'm saying? Should not be underestimated. We also talked about trading trans versus another ult. It's completely fine. If you can stay alive and the enemy team is fucking choking and they're just not doing what they're supposed to and they're dying, and that's fine too. Chat, we just got ads. Chat, you want to know what's funny? You guys want to know what's funny? My dad, like introduced me to video games, right? And he does play video games. He doesn't play FPS anymore. He used to play a lot of Quake 1. But now, what makes him happy, unironically, is he plays WoW, and all he does is play pet battles. He doesn't do anything else. He just does fucking Pokemon shit. And he gets like ecstatic when he gets like a rare pet, dude. And I think it's fucking hilarious. It's like, dude, whatever works, man. Yeah, whatever floats your boat, dude. Yeah, Andre, you know, I got this really rare pet the other day, dude. It's really fucking sick. Gives me a picture of him taking a photo of the fucking screen. And I was like, yeah, you go, Dad. All right, Chad, are the ads over? Okay, good. All right, perfect. So, Shervin, we talked about the trans, right? The trans usage. Like, it got to a point where you most probably lost like an entire trans, not maybe even 2 of them, because we're holding it for so long. I kind of want to put an emphasis on that momentum is an incredible powerful thing in Overwatch, right? If the enemy team is constantly staggering, it is absolutely fine to trans a situation where you can push a 5v4 to even become like a 5v2, right? Should never be underestimated how strong the snowball effect is on maps in general, and especially on fucking Shambali Monastery of all maps, dude. That map is fucking chaos. That being said, positioning was good. There are a couple times where you kind of walk back into the vicinity of something that can kill you. You need to be a little bit more mindful of that, right? Just because you throw a right click in a direction and it doesn't kill anything, doesn't necessarily mean they won't take back that angle, right? So be a little bit more mindful of that. You do a lot of right clicks, but you are getting value, so I'm not going to complain about it. I would like to see you do a little bit more left click. And if you're saying, hey, my aim is bad, dude, no excuses, man. Exclamation mark aim in the chat right now, dude. Fucking go practice, brother. Go fucking practice. I ain't having that fucking ass, dude. No lazy motherfucking ass. What else do I want to point out? I think that was good. The main issue that I had with you on defense is that you were so tunnel visioning on the right clicks that it went like 30 seconds before you Discord orbed again, right? And I think that you should always have a target. Like, make it a thing in your head that you always want to have a target that is discorded. Always, right? And it went to the point where it's like, I was counting in my head, it's like, okay, it's been like 30 seconds now, and, you know, you still haven't discorded anything. I mean, you're winning the fights, but you can win them even harder. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, that's my feedback for you, man. I think this is looking kind of good. I wouldn't be surprised if you kind of like integrate these tips in sort of your gameplay, and I think that you would be fucking popping off, my man. But yeah, you definitely have to have Discord up. If you have a target, you Discord. That's the #1 priority. Don't start shooting at something that isn't discorded. But yeah, that's my feedback for you, Chauvin. I wish you the best of luck, dude. And I would like to see like a follow-up kind of how this looks when you sort of like integrate the tips into your gameplay a little bit more. I would love to see how that would look like.